Well, some Texas schools are turning to a 4-day work week, all in an effort to hire and keep teachers. That's according to a report by the Texas Tribune. And the schools that haven't made the shift are in some ways paying the price. Joining me now in studio, 6 News reporter Meredith Haas, who checked in with nearby schools to see if they're considering the switch. What do they say, Meredith?
Chris, both the Moody and Salado school districts say moving to a 4-day work week would hurt students' education. Even adding that incentive of a shorter week isn't an incentive they need to give their staff.
Instructional regression across weekends is definitely a thing, and so that becomes an issue, besides the fact that kids come to school for a lot more reasons than just education.
Andrew Miller says students come to Moody ISD for air conditioning, food, and more, and taking a day away would be a disservice to them and their families. The superintendent of Salado ISD agrees.
The downside in terms of childcare for working parents, for me, really outweighs the benefits of a 4-day week.
On top of that, Novotny says the majority of his students are in extracurriculars.
So there's practice 5 days a week, and I'm sure those coaches and those participants would still be practicing, 5 days a week. So it really wouldn't get them out of school, 1 day a week fully.
Both Novotny and Miller agree this decision would only benefit the school and its administration to help cut costs. But a cut on bills would be a cut on education as well. The Texas Tribune says schools in rural Texas are starving for teachers. The reason being they're leaving for districts that provide shorter work weeks. But Miller and Novotny say they provide enough incentives to keep their staff where they are and happy.
But in Moody, teachers only are scheduled to work 182 days. So we pay them for 187 even though they only work 182. That's a good example of an incentive that doesn't compromise instructional days.
I think we have a great culture and environment here in our district that employees enjoy, being here, working with kids. We have great kids, a great community, so that's a real selling point.
Chris, both superintendents tell me they are very happy with their 5-day work weeks, and they also mentioned that other school districts in the area are not taking part in this 4-day work week as well. So they really just don't see a shorter work week helping their students. Chris?
Yeah, it really has been the model for the nation for over 100 years. So, okay, we got our answer. Thank you so much. Meredith Haas live in studio.
Welcome.